lyrics in the description of this video, by the way. Couldn't find a video that had the lyrics on the screen, so we'll have to go with that.
Yeah, and what was it? I actually read a comment this morning. You guys said that Corey Taylor is actually going to be in the next song, which is the 4th out of the 5th song. So we are 3/5 of the way through this album so far. What was I think it was like Perseverance. That's what the name of the song is. But he said he's in there. So nice little heads up for me right there. I want to make sure I catch him in there. But from what they said is that it's nothing like I would expect, I guess. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. But that was the root of all evil.
Absolutely. I'm at a loss for words. I'm at a loss for words, guys. Like, every time I hear one of these songs, these Dream Theater songs, I love everything I hear. Everything from the riffs to the drums to the vocals, to the guitar solos, to the bass. I love absolutely everything about this band. This is by far my favorite band I've reacted to on this channel. Angra is a very close second. Well, not, I would say second, but a distant second. This band is quickly becoming one of my favorite bands, and I've only heard, I think, 5 songs by them, and everything I have heard is just absolute perfection. I can't wait for more, guys. That's going to be it for this video. I can't rate a masterpiece. This was absolutely amazing. Every single time I hear one of these songs, it's like it's my favorite song I've ever heard. And I've always told you from the start, I'm going to keep it real with you guys. If I don't like a song, I'm going to tell you. If I don't like a band, I'm going to tell you. If I don't like a particular genre, I'm going to tell you. I have stayed away from Dream Theater for so long. It's just, I've always had this stigma, I guess, about progressive metal. And I never wanted to touch it, but now that I'm listening to it, it's like I'm like latching onto it, and I don't want to stop listening to it.
What about that? What about that? So, as I was reading, this was like a list of all the bad characteristics, all the bad traits that he was developing, and he was trying to be ready and remove the root of all those wrong characteristics like procrastination, greedy, being proud, angry, violent. Continues with the desire of...
You know, I mean, they don't really like, I feel like I'm never really going to come out with a Dream Theater track, you know, unimpressed. They've always got something to impress me. Now, that doesn't always mean that, you know, I'm the biggest fan of the track. Yes, there is, you know, I can see myself listen to that again, and, you know, I'd happily let that play through if I was listening to, you know, the entire album, going through the playlist or whatever. I definitely wouldn't be skipping a track like that, but it's also not one that, from first listen, I know it's first listen, so it's never going to be, you know, the greatest understanding of whether or not you're going to enjoy the track going forward. But there's a few kind of elements in there, as there always is with Dream Theater, because they, you know, they give you so much with each track. There's so many different riffs and different elements that they add in, and so many different layers. So it is, you know, from my experience, always hard to judge from a first listen, but, you know, generally quite good at gauging, you know, whether or not I'm going to go back and listen again. Like I said, I won't be probably skipping this track if it comes up again, but it's also not like, you know, it's probably not in my, you know, top 3-4 Dream Theater songs that I have listened to thus far. Just from the first listen anyway. Obviously, who knows, when I get this playing, you know, sometimes it sounds a little better if you listen to it in the car for the second time. But who knows, man. I don't know, like, they're so impressive in terms of, you know, the musical side of things, how good they are with every, you know, aspect of the band. The theatrical side of things that I always go on about, and what I have mentioned a few times, obviously they play up to the name Dream Theater. There's something so theatrical about the way in which the lead singer gets his lyrics across, the way he actually sounds. It's so, like, it kind of like pantomime-esque. It's like this cadence, he's like kind of screaming it, but it's like, I don't know, it just reminds me of pantomime. And again, that may be intentional because of the theater name, part of their name, but yeah, other than that, I love the concept. I love the idea that they can, you know, span a concept across, you know, 5 different albums. So I think what I'm going to do now is I'm going to jump straight into the next one, which is Repentance, as far as I'm aware, from 2007's Systematic Chaos. So if you guys do want to see that, if you could drop, let me see, 1,000 likes on this video. I think every single Dream Theater video I've done thus far has broken 1,000 likes. So if you could do that, let me know what you think about the temporary setup. I'm not expecting, you know, great response in terms of what people think of it, because it's not great aesthetically. However, from a, you know, hardware standpoint and everything, it is definitely a huge improvement. But for the time being, we're just gonna have to deal with the shitty background. But hopefully you guys won't mind too much, providing I'm getting, you know, more videos out like this. So yeah guys, 1,000 likes on this video and we will get the Repentance one out for you next. But yeah, thank you as always for watching guys. If you have not subscribed, please do, so you do not miss any future videos. And obviously I'll do a full setup tour when this eventually gets done. But for now, I'm signing out guys. Take care of yourselves. Cheers.